But basically, you think you require money to be rich.
Well, you can also be rich in love. I feel like I'm already rich in happiness.
Good.
Because I have nice friends, I have a nice family, and I have a pretty nice life. I'm actually pretty spoiled.
Don't tell your mother and father, right?
I am afraid of death. Those who agree, please step forward.
Okay, I want to sit in the middle. I'm in the middle.
Like, I feel like life is really short and you have so much to achieve in that period. And in that short period, you need to show the world your purpose. Yeah, it's like, I actually had a close-death experience not that long ago, and that was scary, so I'm gonna say it is even scarier to actually have it happen.
Well, death is probably gonna be scary for me because I'm a crybaby. I can barely handle heights. If you wanted me to be on a roller coaster, I will be crying even before it started.
Yeah, but the thing is that if you don't take risks, how will your life journey be rewarding? If you guys are afraid of heights, what if you try to overcome it? And what if that makes your life more memorable?
I tried to, but I kind of did enjoy it, but at the same time, it felt like I'm about to die.
Now can I have the disagreeer step forward?
Hello, disagreeers.
Death is part of living. It happens to everybody, to some people sooner than others. But the important thing is to try and live your life how you think you want to live it.
I don't know how I will.
It's not an easy thing. When you lose someone you love, you learn to live without them. And hopefully you gain something from your relationship with those people.
I agree with you. And I honestly thought that I was ready for death until if I'm bleeding, I'm already scared and crying, and I'm already thinking that I'm dying if I'm already bleeding.
But death is just a part of life. I equate death sometimes with a tree. What is happening to the trees now with their leaves?
They're falling.
They're falling, that's right. They're getting ready for new leaves to come in the springtime. And it's just a natural part of life.
Yes. Okay.
Now that I'm getting to my twilight years, I am wondering what is going to happen after I pass away. And that is the thing that I think about more than anything else. I'm not a believer of God, and I always just wonder what is the purpose of being born and what is going to be the hereafter. That is something, of course, no one will be able to give you an answer on that. But I do believe in reincarnation. I feel that I'm coming back to Earth as maybe a newborn or maybe as an animal or something like that.
In our religion, we have something called karma. So it's your good deeds come back to you, and your bad deeds in the afterlife come back to affect you. And that's why I feel like the period you have from being a child, growing up, just progressing through life, it's so important. But still, that thought lingers in the back of my mind. Is there something that will come to affect me?
Well, my son-in-law's father died, and I flew back to Oklahoma City for his funeral. And I did not see one wet eye in that funeral service. Everybody was laughing, joking around, because that's the way that Paw lived. And I left there thinking, I don't want people crying over me. I want them to be happy for me and happy for themselves.
If you go to see, let's say, a gravestone, and there's a dash between 1900 and 1970. The most important thing is that dash.
What happened during that dash?
Yes.
The time that you lived and what you were able to accomplish, and what kind of a legacy did you leave to your family and your heirs is very, very important to me.
I have been in love.
Okay.
Opposite this time. It's opposite this time.
Unless you're counting family members. Actually, yeah.
I suppose neither one of you are married.
No, it's love in a different way.
Love is it's such a interesting force. It brings people together. It separates people, but like still, yeah. Of course, I have close ones, and I do dearly love them.
But love can also be that dagger in your heart.
My God, yeah, you're totally right.
Well, for me, yes, love can be hard because for me, loved ones, we usually fight more than I fight with a normal person. But for me, that just shows that you really love them. Like, I love my family because they're really nice to me and they really care for me.
That's wonderful. But what if they did not treat you nicely?
Well, they're still my family. I still gotta
And you
love
still
them.
love them. That's right.
I am very fortunate. I've been married to this lovely woman for 63 years.
Wow.
Oh my God.
So that is virtually a lifetime. We have 3 daughters, 7 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren.
Somebody asked me, how is it that you managed to be married for 63 years? And I answered, love is a different story. Love is a person who cares about you, you care about that person. If you're married a long time, you experience a lot of things. And some of them are very difficult, and a lot of them are really wonderful. So I always told our children, you have to make time for all the good times.
I love my family, my parents, my pets and everything. But when people say like in love, I've like never had like a crush or anything. I've never had like a boyfriend or girlfriend. No, none of that, no. I feel glad that I'm not in love yet because I don't at all feel ready. I want to be those people who don't have a crush and nobody has a crush on them. Because that's weird. Like that makes me, that like probably makes people think that I'm cool and then it makes them have a crush on me and then they'll get crushed on me and then I'll have like an army of 20 boys following me around. I'm like, ah.
Do you think that in the future, the love that your family gives you is equal to that of a love that a partner would give you? Like these guys definitely love each other so much. And I think the love of your guys' family plus your guys' connection with each other were the reasons you guys got through hard times together.
I mean, it could be true that they love me as much as my family, like in 6 years from now when I actually start dating or something. The love and the things your family teaches you are really like gonna stay with you forever, even though a lover might not.
People are mostly good.
I think that deep within everybody, there is good inside them, except it's with some people, they haven't found themselves yet in life to be able to show their goodness.
I would like to think that everyone is good, but when I look at the news, for example, a family completely annihilated just a few days ago. Where was the goodness in that man who murdered these people?
So, addressing that, you guys have all probably faced bullying, right?
Oh, yes.
So, the person who bullies another person, they have something that's affecting them, whether it be like their personal issues, issues with their family, and that kind of, in the future, makes them resort to means that aren't good. And sometimes it's not their fault. It could be of their mental health issues. It could be because of the background, like if they've been abused when they were young. Just because you do bad things in the future, you annihilate, you commit crimes, I don't think that means that you're a bad person. I just think that means you're not showing the good side of you. You're showing the bad side.
A lot of it could be a mental illness, too. And there are a lot of people who have that mental illness and therefore can't show their good side.
There are a lot of good people, and you may be right. Maybe everybody has the ability to be good, but some people don't exercise it. And again, there are people who, I think, somebody kills someone, of course they're sick. That's got to be something mentally wrong that you're going to kill somebody. 45 years ago, we were followed home, and when we got home, we were held up with a gun, and he said he was going to kill me. So he took my ring and took my husband's car keys, and right now, it's worse. The children are not safe. Our children are our future. If they're not safe, who is? And it's not getting better. It's happening more and more. It's horrible. So no, I don't think it's safe now.
Well, for me, I kind of disagree because, yes, there is good in people, but people can be very bad, and whether we like it or not. Because for me, I do have a bad side. It might be just because I get angry really easily, but I can think mean thoughts too, but I try not to say it. I get mad easily, whether you believe it or not. I will literally scream at you. One time when my friend was called a brat, I was about to go full crazy on that person, but instead I tried to be nice. But I couldn't help it. I was like,
I do think there is mostly good people in the world. Actually, everybody in the world is good, but the bad people just want to show their bad side. So then they're just the bad people that we think about when we think bad people, because they did things they weren't supposed to, and they did it because they wanted to.
I was always taught to the golden rule.
Treat
others the way
you want to be treated.
That's right. I would like to be treated kindly, and I would hope that people are teaching their children that.
I would love to be rich.
well, for me, I'd love to be rich because, let's say I have $1 million. I can invest in stocks first, and then I can start a business, and then I can make more money, and then the more money that I get, I can also help other people. I can help poor people, I can donate to charities, and I can also help out myself and other people.
But basically, you think you require money to be rich.
Well, you can also be rich in love,
But you can be rich in other things in what you have.
like a great personality too.
Yes, I think I am rich because I'm blessed with a wonderful family.
I think that a lot of times what happens, people think of accumulating wealth, which is a sign of happiness. And happiness to me there's one word, it's contentment. If you are content with your life and what you're doing, I think you're then very, very happy and very, very rich.
I feel like I'm already rich in happiness because I have nice friends, and I have a nice family, and I have a pretty nice life. I'm actually pretty spoiled. Well, actually.
But don't tell your mother and father, right? Where are you going,
I'm
Jack?
going to help Gwen. All right, well, I was going to, all right, that's all right.
Thank you. You are truly a gentleman. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm going to steal it.
You're going to try.
Okay, well, I think it would be cool to be rich, but when I think of rich, I think of kind of selfish people with golden cars, mansions, show off. When I think of rich people, I think of kind of mean people.
Not all rich people are mean. I mean, I know that's not what you meant, but I know that you only think about the mean rich people, but not everybody that is rich is mean.
Yeah, but I mean, like, most of them are like show off because they're like, I have so much more money than you. I have a mansion, I'm a millionaire. No, I don't like mean people, so that is not really what I like.
One of my favorite authors, he said, it is with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eyes. So I think money is materialistic. And as you said, materialistic things in my life don't matter to me. It's more of trust, your friends, your support system, your family, things that matter to you, things that can only be seen with the heart, not with your eyes.
I like that, and I agree with you.
Life is difficult.
Life is difficult.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yes, life is difficult.
Thank you. Oh, chivalry is not dead. He's very chivalrous.
Life is hard. Like, as a kid, have very bad anxiety, which does not help with how hard life is. There is smooth sailing, and then something bad just strikes up at you, and you aren't ready, and then it all happens all over again. And it is very, very hard to do that.
Life has its seasons, just like winter, spring, summer, and fall. You have to really be strong to go through those rough seasons. But yeah, life can be tough. It can be tough. Yeah.
I also think that your lives were kind of harder than ours now because, like, for research, instead of like reading a book and looking for the right specific page, we could do that, but we can also just like internet, and then we can find exactly what we're looking for.
Also, the rights that we have. Back then, if I'm correct, like around the 1930s to the 1940s, life was hard because of segregation, of discrimination, of women's rights. And in some sense, I feel like that today's life is somewhat easier.
Well, guess what, Neil? I think that kids are having it rough today. And I am so glad I'm not of this generation.
I've been bullied. Some have been because of my culture, because of the food I eat, because of the clothes that I wear. People think that I'm different from them.
How do you react to such bullies?
You can't stress on these small things, these small nuances. Instead of reacting to what they're saying, I ignore it. And usually that turns out to be the best solution.
Well, life happens,
No, that's right.
and you have to deal with it. You can't say, why did that happen to me? Why not? I mean, why not you? What's so different that it shouldn't happen to you? You can't feel sorry for yourself when something happens.
That's right.
You have to help yourself. And it's how you deal with the difficult time that's important. Because you have to go forward, not backward.
I just wanted to say quickly that you guys were all really wise. You guys have had ups and downs. You guys have had hardships. And I was very fortunate to talk to you guys. Thank you, yeah.
Thank you.
I'm not worried about the future because you are the future. I would encourage you all to interview your elders because you don't want to miss out on anything, any facts about your family.
For me, my parting words is that I hope you all have a good day now. Oh, like not even just a good day, a good life.
Thank you.
Thank
And we
you.
hope
Thank
you
you.
do too, and we hope your life is wonderful life full of interest.
All right, thank you. You can clap for yourself.
Very, very nice meeting you.
Nice meeting all of you.